meta discussions will be happening. Oh, it's like, oh, secondary or tertiary? What comes now? Well, if he picks secondary and his opponent switches back to primary, then yeah.
How long will it last?
Yeah.
I mean, the format's going to last a long time. How long will those discussions last? I suspect not very.
I suspect 1 week, and then we'll realise, yeah.
Explaining, however, what the implications of the picks are might be something that lasts.
And explaining why Diamol into Razormaw is good is not really needed. You will see it this game. This is a runaway start for Zixo, putting himself in a fantastic position.
In before Taunt, Stealth, and something awful. Still no round of applause. That's nice of him. He's appreciating Zixo's strong play.
Ooh, this is a really tough choice, actually.
They're not great, but they're okay.
So, in terms of 3-drops, if it's Egg, you could go for Poisonous and then just go attacking with the 3-2 and then Poisonous to kill it off. If it's Spider Bomb, you're just sad, I think.
If the Egg was dangerous, Silvermane would have coined it, is how I'm thinking there. I know, it's only turn 1. My goodness.
Yeah. I think 2-4 is a fine default option. Like, it's not really because you have no information about your opponent's hand. Like I said, if you knew there was Egg in there, maybe you'd go for Poisonous. But this is just good against everything. You don't really have any information, so just get it down. It's fine.
Actually, even with the Egg, like, what's it going to do?
Fair point. Yeah.
Play your Egg. I ignore your Egg, and I slap you about for 6 more damage. Good luck. You're going to trigger your Egg the next turn. I'm going to hit you for 9 more damage. Good luck again. And we're going to get to see this unfold.
Egg coin played it would have made it a little bit better against. But even then, having a 2-4 body to stick Dire Frenzy on means all of a sudden that has 5 attack. It trades very well against Devil Saws.
It does.
The classic, your turn hasn't even left the screen and it's pretty much finished his turn.
Yeah, Silvermane's not going to be impressed when he sees the forthcoming turns if he's not impressed with these ones.
Mm-hmm.
They seem very similar to the first 4 turns to the next 4.
Somewhat interesting trade there for Silvernate, for Zixo.
Yeah.
But I guess there's a lot of stuff he plays around by trading, like Spider Bomb, Play Dead. I guess Hunter's Mark not anymore because of being brought to 2 mana. But
I actually wonder if your Hunter's Marks links that and just go face with the rest looked quite effective as well. On the 5/5 2 turns ago, which was about 3 seconds.
Yeah, fair.
Would have pushed a lot of damage. And now this is grim. Suddenly.
I mean, he's got Rexar, right? Like, he can, if the board doesn't massively fall out of his favor, he should be fine. Because it's not like Death Rattle Hunter is a deck that gets better and better as it goes on in the late game. It kind of peters out unless it hits Katharina.
Yeah, if its early game hasn't done you for 15 or 20, then the late game's kind of useless.
Exactly.
Apart from, like you say, Katharina. It's more closing cards than actual dominance.
And speaking of Katharina, Silvername will almost certainly be able to find it with double Stitch Tracker available to him.
Interested to see what this is. I assume it is the Grizzly. What Zixo is saving his Hunter's Mark for.
Yeah.
He's had a lot of options to kill good minions with it so far.
Oh, I wonder what Silvername picks. Like, if Zixo was playing a no Hunter's Mark list, as most people are doing, I really think he might have just picked the
Grizzly.
The Grizzly there, yeah, because very few cards in hand. That's just very powerful now.
2 Hunter's Marks, however, and Zixo's still not tempted.
I think I still actually would have preferred the Grizzly over the Cube, just because he played the Terrascale Stalker there, which I think was correct, because when your opponents just played Rexar, you always want to turn the heat up as quick as you possibly can before they find the Cave Hydra or exploding Bloatbat zombies to pull things back. But I think just having a 5-drop to throw down next turn, like the Witchwood Grizzly, was probably a slightly better way to go. Actually, you can hit the Egg with it. This is fine, actually. Yeah, this is fine.
Just 4/8 Death Rattle, man. That's all.
Yeah, on this turn, going Cube on the Egg, I think is very good.
Seems reasonable. Yeah, he's got Cube into Cube next turn, I guess.
Really weird play. Like, why not? He has rush on the cube as well. Why not use the cube to attack into it instead of the 3/3?
Yeah, there was some weirdness there.
That has to have just been wrong, right?
Yeah, I agree. Just
like
missed face damage somewhere there.
Yeah, and even ignoring the face damage, why not just cube your egg, right? Like, if you're playing around exactly poisonous bloatbat off of one Zombies, I think you just don't need to play around that. It's so unlikely to happen.
Yeah, sometimes that
he's
beats
falling behind.
Unlucky, but he's getting beat
exactly.
anyway now. He's still got these hunter's marks. What are they for? They're for the big King Crush things, I guess.
But even so, with all this damage plummeting through to face, Silvername's still able to very nicely mop up this board. Zixo's going to have to try and get some kind of a miracle, I think, in order to get this damage through to face. But if there's one thing Rexar makes above all others, it's miracles.
He is the miracle man. That's not a miracle, that's an absolute sack of spuds.
I don't know. Hive Queen can be pretty good.
Ooh. Mastiff's actually not too ridiculous.
If you pick the Emerald Hive Queen, though, with it, then it's the worst. But yeah, Timberwolf is very good with that.
Yeah, Timberwolf with that would have been amazing, because they'd have been, what would they have been? 5-1, the first one at least?
Yes.
I mean, they all are,
Assuming
but
you
you
played
trade
them for
one
9
in.
mana.
Yeah.
Which meant they wouldn't have been playable right now, but this Zombies for Zixo just tanking 10 damage like an absolute madman as soon as he wants to play them. And again, looking for Katharina, he does find it. Again, Stitch Tracker finds copies, not original minions, so the Grizzly is still in the deck.
Thanks for that. You know I was going to mess that up.
I knew you were going to mess that up. Do you like how I pretended it was for the audience as well?
Yeah, it's great. I love you for that. We just won't tell them, then they'll never know.
But I guess Silvername is saying, I'm so far ahead anyway, let's just get a taunt in the way. So actually, yeah, I guess because maybe he gets hit on this turn by Bittertide Hydra plus Stone Tusk Boar Zombies. Let's just get something in the way to lock this game out. This was very smart, actually.
It looks like he took the Macaw. I thought he didn't. He took the Adapty Man.
Yeah. And rightly so. If he can hit Poisonous here, whew, this could be not over.
Indeed. Could be not over, especially I see why people like watching this guy play tournaments now. I mean, I've always known he's animated. This is about the most animated I've seen him, I think.
And all of a sudden, Zixo's kind of even on board.
These sneaky 1 or 2s to face are actually relevant, he's been doing as well.
Very relevant. Very, very relevant. Obviously, Silvername has a bunch of stuff in hand that you can use to make this much, much nicer.
Yeah, we're factoring the fact that Rexar eventually will find the Bloatbat. It's all right saying he won't get it once, but if you give him 7 turns at it, he starts getting proper chances.
Well, I mean, forget Bloatbat. I'm looking at Bittertide Hydra plus Stone Tusk Boar now. That's 1 damage off lethal.
Ooh.
Or something with stealth.
No, as Zixo pauses, because he might just play both the cards in his hand this turn. This is an Echo Rush Zombie, so I hadn't realised it was Echo, because he took it so quickly.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry. It was with the... that's why I said he was tanking 10 when he placed them both. So he wants to hit the one with eggs inside it, not with 5.
Yeah. Another sneaky 2.
Getting him in. Turn after turn.
But he's dead to a lot of things himself now, although the Katharina's gone. The King Crush is, of course, still available.
The Katharina's still there, but it's just in deck. It's not...
Yeah.
It's not in hand. I mean, yeah,
has gone.
Many options available on this turn to deal with the majority of what Zixo has. But if he doesn't deal with both of these 1/1s, there's lethal out here for Zixo. Exact lethal, I think, with Hydra plus Boar.
Okay. That might give extra outs with Leok, but who knows? Timberwolf might as well.
Tempting. That's very tempting.
Was Timberwolf Leok something charges? 2?
That's 2 plus 4, 6.
It doesn't buff itself, I don't think. Oh, it's still 2, yes.
It's a 2/2, yeah.
So Leok or
But he's just dead at that point if he does that.
Leok or Huffer don't do it. Yes, they do.
They do. That's exactly lethal
it.
with the Huffer. Silvername is up and out of his chair. Literally has to be exactly Huffer plus the exact damage from that charging Timberwolf to close out the game. Silvername was so far ahead there. He took the choice of playing the bear, the Witchwood Grizzly, instead of taking Katharina, purely to protect himself. And then Zixo gets poisonous. Zixo gets a charging Timberwolf. He nails the Huffer. And Silvername has just been Thanos clicked out of existence.
Meanwhile, Zixo's face, he said he looked like that after he loses. He looks like that more after he wins, I feel.